Good Friday and welcome to the Guthrie High School Gymnasium. Guthrie High School basketball on the air here on GMP TV alongside Mason Russell, Ryan Lee Russell, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you as we get set for Guthrie Lady J basketball and Blue Jay basketball. Tonight the Lady Jays and Blue Jays host the Western Heights Jets. Both teams are heavy favorites tonight, Phil. Both Blue Jays and Lady Jays won the first game of the year in Oklahoma City against Western Heights. But be a good night for Lady Jay and Blue Jay basketball again and get things going. But before we dive into that, let's go ahead and get to our national anthem. And there, nice job there by Landon Herzl.
Amazing job.
Man, it's one thing to do it when you're all by yourself, but when you get in front of a crowd, it's always different. But great job there by Landon. And as we get set for these starting lineups, just both teams heavy favorites tonight, but you still got to go out there, get in the rhythm, and work on your own game.
Yeah, the Lady Jays, they're needing a good victory right now this time of the year anyway. The last time these two teams met, Lady Jays won by about 30, Chris, so it was a real blowout. I hope, obviously we'd like for the game to be competitive. That's where you're going to get better.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hopefully we'll see a competitive ball game tonight. Help our Lady Jays improve even more, getting closer to playoff time.
Absolutely. Lady Jays won this game back on December 17th in Oklahoma City. Final score there, as Phil mentioned, 30+. It was 58-22. In the boys' game, a lot closer. Blue Jays a 10-point victor, 74-64. When you look at the Lady Jays, Phil, entering the ball game 8-9, now one game below 500, ranking down to 17. So this is a team that you should get the victory in, but you get back to 500 because the stretch is coming up.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to get in the win column, and you're sitting there around 500, and you've got to get a victory tonight if you're the Lady Jays. I mean, it's just, you can't go 8-10. You need to get back to that 500 mark and just keep improving. We talked about young team, only 7 young ladies out playing.
Yep.
Play a fast-paced brand of basketball, do a great job, really growing. I think the future's bright for the Lady Jays.
Western Heights enters with a record of 4 and 15 on the season. So tough sledding for the Western Heights Lady Jets. So Lady Jays, we're set here. Will be the home team in the white uniform. Western Heights in the baby blue uniforms outlined in red. Thanks for tuning in here on GMP TV. And be sure to share your comments in the comment section. We'll share a lot of those throughout the ball game and get your thoughts as well. And hopefully share most of those as we go along.
Well, those that are, G-rated.
Correct.
Right.
Tip, and we're underway. Charlie Shelton wins it. Right to Braden Russell. Doesn't take any time. Partially blocked from behind, but Gatson gets it out. Wheeler thought about it. Russell back to Kyra in the far corner off the heel of the rim. It's no good. Another offense rebound. Third crack at it here on the first possession. Braden for 3. That's off the heel of the rim. No good. And Western Heights finally corrals a rebound after 22 seconds of Lady J offense. We have a whistle and a foul on Braden. Starting 5 for Western Heights, number 5, Davis, number 11, Guy, number 22, Williams, 24 is Cole, 35 is Gunner. Starting 5 for the Lady Jays, McKenna Gatson, Maddie Jones, Angel Murillo, Braden Russell, and Kyra Wheeler. Western Heights trying to be the first team on the scoreboard. Cannot do it on their first free throw. We're also broadcasting tonight, Phil, in 1080. We usually do 720, but tonight we're 1080.
Well, you've been very excited about that.
Well, because it's working so far.
No, I understand. I get it.
Braden strong to the hoop. She'll draw the foul, and Braden will go to the free throw line to tie it up and hopefully take the first lead of the ball game for Guthrie.
Braden very excited tonight. Came up to show us that she was on the cover of Vipe.
Yeah, on the cover too.
Yeah. Which is very cool. Proud of her. Having a good freshman year, very good freshman year.
Her first free throw is no good.
And I jinxed her.
A good free throw shooter on the season.
Cost me $440. Shooter.
And the second one is there, and we're tied up at 1-1. Ryan Lee Russell on the scoreboard graphics tonight. We appreciate her helping us out for the first time. Mason Russell making his way back up here as well.
It's 38 special to you, Chris.
Kel Evans has the night off. He's a student in the student section tonight. Miss, put back, no. Ball batted around, blocked from behind. And nice job on the boards to give it another shot there by the Western Heights gunner. Kept that one alive. Now she's posting up, nothing there. There's a near steal by Angel. A minute gone by in this contest, 1-1. Good old-fashioned baseball score. Baseball team getting ready to start some scrimmages. And there's a steal by Braden, simply took it away. And the Lady Jays go the other way. Angels first look, gives it over to Kyra for three, and that's no good. Lady Jays a little cold from the field right now, but Shelton keeps it alive for Lady Jays.
Talk about how young these girls are, Chris. You know, each game they get a little better.
Absolutely, and again, there's a pretty good 8th grade team that'll come out and fill some numbers. Kyra for three, she rips the cords, and the Lady Jays on top, 4-1.
Kyra got a big-time listener tonight, as Kyra does, I believe.
Absolutely.
Kyra,
grandmother?
Yeah, great-grandma, great-grand-grand. Be 97 years old this month, lives in Hammond, Oklahoma. We're really glad that she could tune in tonight. That's why we do this. One
of our top viewers, Hammond, Oklahoma. Do you know a famous basketball player and / baseball player from Hammond, Oklahoma?
You know, I don't like it when you do this to me. I do know this. Played at OU.
He did. They did, yes.
Yeah, they did.
They
Brothers.
did. Brothers, yes.
Gosh darn it, third bit Miners.
Ryan and Damon Miner from Hammond, Oklahoma. There's a running shot for Angel Murillo.
I mean, I'm not an OU fan, but I'd had to turn in my Oklahoma citizenship if I didn't get that one right.
6-1. There's a steal by Kyra. Kyra's going to, she thought about it. She wanted to. Wouldn't have blamed her either. Yeah. And Lady Jays will set up their offense. Yeah, that Ryan Miner will always go down as one of the most popular trivia questions, Phil, as Ryan Miner actually was a player that replaced Cal Ripken when the streak came to an end. Ryan Miner went in for Cal Ripken.
What just a great all-around athlete. One of the best ever in Oklahoma, right?
I mean, he was on phone books.
Could do it all, bro.
Absolutely. Brady wanted a pick, couldn't get it, so she'll set the pick. Coming up on 3 minutes gone by here in quarter number 1. Lady Jays out to an early 6-1 lead. Good ball rotation. Kyra for another three. This one's short, though. And a long rebound tracked down by Western Heights. Now it's anybody's ball. Angel comes up with it. Shot right side off the glass and good. And just like that, Western Heights will need to spin a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here. 8-1, 4:40 something to play. We just missed it there. And real quickly, I want to throw out some of our comments here as we have a few people watching. And Michael Watts. Michael Watts. If I can get this graphic to work. There it is. Michael Watts is watching from Edmond. He says he's part of the basketball champions in 2007 and 2008. Thank you, Michael, for watching. Again, leave your comments and message. We'll be glad to share those on the broadcast tonight.
Well, again, the G versions we want to hear from. It is always nice, though. You see Michael, and, as he said, a member of that 07, 08 team. Played football as well, so it's good to hear back from him.
We'll be talking throughout the broadcast. Of course, watching here on GMP TV. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. That way you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. And then if you want to know when we go live or upload a video, click that bell and you'll be notified every time we go live or upload a video. And we'll try to remind you throughout the night.
What number are we on our YouTube channel, Christopher?
We're up about 45 this last week, but
you're going to be a basket case to get to 2,000.
We're over 1,700. We're just a smidge over 1,700, but we need to get to 2,000 because everything we do, most of our live video will be on the YouTube side of things. So Western Heights breaks the full court press, but then turns it over. Here come the Lady Jays right now on an 8-0 run. As we're coming up near the halfway point of quarter number one, Braden catch and shoot for three. That's no good, trying to get herself going. And it's rebounded by Western Heights.
Western Heights looks like a very athletic club.
Always are down in that Oklahoma City area. Shots no good there. And only been to the state tournament maybe once, I think. They had a run 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago. They had the Webster girls there as Guthrie turns the basketball over. But just have a hard time piling up the wins. Always athletic, just...
Well, a couple of them look like they do all right in the ring. I mean, they're pretty intense-looking young ladies. I'd be somewhat concerned to offend them, Christopher.
Western Heights has their own school district, and there's a steal by Angel, 2-on-2, trying to create some space on the left side. Catch it through, shoot for three. That's off the rim, no good. Lady Jays still having a hard time shooting the ball despite a 7-point lead. Lady Jets get it into the paint, quickly pass it out. There's a wide open three, and that one is good for Guy. And that stops an 8-0 run.
Said Guthrie just had a hard time getting the basket to drop, getting the ball to drop right now. Inside or outside, really struggling.
Angel forced that shot. This one goes out of bounds. They'll stay with the Lady Jets. Lady Jays coming off a 10-point loss on Tuesday night when they went to 12th-ranked Del City on the road and lost that game 53-43. Lady Jays have lost 3 games in a row dating back to January 25th. Oklahoma Christian Academy, El Reno, and Del City are those 3 losses. So trying to snap that 3-game losing skid, get back to 500 on the season. Again, rankings are getting ready to come out for playoff seeding. Lady Jays will be on the west side. There's a steal. Can it result in 2 points on the run-out layup? Blocked from behind, and now a whistle and a foul. We'll have 2 free throws coming up by Angel Murillo. But, yeah, the Lady Jays will be on the west side of the playoffs this year. The boys shipped off to the east side of the bracket.
That makes it tough.
Angel's first free throw of the night is no good. Angel with 4 points.
I'm keeping an eye on Kel Evans, having his first big evening in the student section tonight.
Yeah. Maddie Jones checks in for the Lady Jays as Angel's free throw is good. 1 of 2. Lady Jays make it a 9-4 ball game. Full court pressure results in a turnover. Western Heights throws it away. And before I forget, I don't want to lose track of this. You know, we talked about all the great improvements here inside the Guthrie High School gymnasium, the seating, the flooring, the light. The air conditioning, I forget about air conditioning as you see the vents on the upper walls to the right and left of us, and that is a great addition.
That's a big one. Yeah.
Of course, that's part of one of the bond issues here in Guthrie. Guthrie has passed 2 in a row.
Done everything they said they were going to do and ahead of time, and the administration and the school board should really be complimented for that. They've done a very good job.
We have a jump ball scenario here. Possession points to Western Heights as Maddie Jones was tied up. Maddie Jones, 6-foot sophomore, her first year here in Guthrie, and as long as she keeps working with head coach Malcolm Roberts, I think she'll be a good post player down low. And when you add in some of those 8th graders next year, not only more numbers but more talent as well, I think it'll just make everybody that much better as Heights turns it over. Angel to Maddie. Jump shot below the free throw line, no.
I think the one thing that's going to be interesting is, you know, right now we got those 7 girls out, but next year, with those 8th graders coming up, I mean, you know, it'll be amazing if you've got 8, 9, you know, kids you can count on. Makes a big difference.
Then you have numbers with 10, 11, as Braden forces her way into the paint. No whistle, except for it goes out of bounds. It stays with Guthrie. Yeah, just having numbers in competition. In practice, I mean, if if there's only 7 of you and you're not having your best effort night, you know, coach can say, hey, come sit down. We got 2 or 3 other players that will play hard.
What are you going to do, right?
Under 2 minutes to play here in the quarter number 1. Gatson on the left wing in the corner. 3-point shot on the way. Heel the rim, no good. It's rebounded by Gunner. Heights into the front court, but a foul. This will be the second team foul on Guthrie. So both teams with 2 team fouls. Foul called on McKenna Gatson. She sits behind me in church. A 5'7" sophomore picks up. Oh, they're actually going to get Braden Russell on that foul. That's Braden's second personal foul. So Braden with both fouls for Guthrie. Minute 24 and rolling here in quarter 1. On a Friday night, Lady Jays won't play any games on a Tuesday as Gunner gets it deep and lays it off the glass for 2. Heights within 3, 9-6, catch and shoot for Kyra. In and out, unlucky there, pinballed out. We have a whistle, and I think we're going to have a foul on Western Heights. Kyra with the only 3-point shot made so far tonight.
Against Jays.
Lady Jays will pick up full court. A little 1-3-1 look here. Western Heights breaks it, gets to the paint, shot right side, no. Maddie comes away with it. 50 seconds to go in quarter 1. Lady Jays trailed 1-0, but led most of this quarter. And now we have a travel turnover. McKenna. Heights made the first free throw of the night, and Guthrie went on a 8-0 run before Heights was able to stop that one. Heights can tie it up here, though, on a made 3. They break the full court press. Jump shot left wing, no good for Davis. Offensive rebound put back by Gunner is good. Gunner got the offensive rebound, pulls Lady Jets within 1. Braden shot no. Guthrie got likely going over the back by Shelton. Gets the rebound out to McKenna. Catch and shoot for Braden. Hesitates, jump shot baseline, that's no good. And it's rebounded by Western Heights. Now with 10 seconds, they will try to take the last shot and get the lead if they recognize it. 3. I think she sees it now. I don't think they're going to shot off. And they will not. First quarter in the books. Lady Jays only with a 1-point lead, 9-8. Take a brief timeout. You're watching Lady J basketball on GMP TV. Alongside Mason Russell, Ryan Russell, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans. Welcome back to second quarter action. Lady J basketball with a 1-point lead, 9-8. And we were talking about the Lady Jays winning this game in Oklahoma City, Phil, by 36 points back in mid-December. And a team that is a big underdog, if you keep them in longer and longer and longer, the more confident they're going to get.
Yeah, no doubt. And I mean, right now the Jays just can't buy a basket.
Still can't buy a bucket. Maddie tries to get the rebound. Loose ball on the floor. We're going to have another jump ball. Of course, this will go to Western Heights as Guthrie had the basketball to begin the quarter. And when the shots aren't falling, you want to try to get to the goal, take it to the rim, maybe draw a foul, get comfortable at the free throw line, see the ball go through the hoop from the free throw line, and then kind of get going from there. And AJ's just ice-cold shooting right now. They have a trap here, and we have a turnover on Western Heights traveling violation. The other thing, when you play a team that you're better than, you got to come out and prove it early that you're better. Charlie gets it down low, and we have a jump ball before the traveling violation. It'll be Lady J basketball along the baseline.
Just can't, we just got to get something going here. And somebody's got to step up and be that person.
Tyra looking, searching, finally gets it in, but throws it away into the Western Heights bench. It's a turnover. I want to say hello to my brother and his family who are watching in Ohio.
Chubbo, we got to get Chubbo home. He needs to move home.
Probably back home in April.
I mean, move home.
Oh, move home.
Yeah, let's get him home. I don't know what all this Ohio stuff's all about.
Making his way up the United States.
Yeah, far enough north.
Western Heights breaks the full court press, but they turn it over, and I'm not keeping turnover. I got a little extra duties tonight on the broadcast, so no shooting percentages, no turnovers, and I'm kind of thankful.
You doing like double time? What are you doing? You got extra stuff going on?
Yeah. No, I just can't watch the game and call it.
What are you doing in section?
Well, I'm keeping a running score. I'm keeping track of the audio. There's a shot, no good. Rebounded by Gunner. I'm looking over comments, looking over graphics.
A lot of moving parts in Chris's life.
That should be out of bounds on Heights, and it is. You got the Tootsie Rolls. Oh, no.
No Tootsie Roll.
You can't eat on the air.
Tootsie Roll. I do the Tootsie Roll. I can do the dance. You want me to do the Tootsie Roll?
No.
Oh, okay.
Catch and shoot for Brading. Still cannot get anything going. Last time the Lady Jays made a field goal was back when Angel Murillo went back-to-back in the about the midway point of quarter number 1. So they've gone about 6.5 minutes without a field goal. Shot no good. Rebound for the Lady Jays. Bella Aiken into the lineup with the rebound. Western Heights in a man-to-man defense. Shelton with a high pick, a whistle away from the ball. And we're going to have a conversation between two players and an official.
Just good, clean play. I mean, did you see that?
Well, it's good preventive officiating. Didn't call a foul on anybody. Got in there and said, hey, let's clean it up a little bit.
Stern talking to.
I don't want to call a foul, so let's clean it up.
Yeah.
Angel looking to go one-on-one, brief opening. She draws the foul, so she'll go to the free throw line. Angel Murillo with 5 points on the night. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Looking for her first points here in quarter number 2. Second personal foul called on Williams. Both teams now with 3 team fouls. Angels' first free throws up and no good. Guthrie High School band here tonight. Good to have them on board. Again, it is homecoming night here in Guthrie, and I apologize, I did not ask ahead of time. I'm guessing it's in between games as the free throw is good. It's either in between games or during the boys' halftime.
I think it's boys' halftime, actually, Chris.
I think that allows the girls after the game to get ready. Right. 2-point lead for the Lady Jays. Western Heights hanging tough. Gunner posting up. That's got to be 3 seconds in the paint, right? Still out of bounds. And as an official, you do not like to call 3 seconds in a lane. If you call 3 seconds in a lane, they're probably in the lane for 8 seconds.
Well, is that a rule, Chris?
It is a rule.
Oh. Why wouldn't you want to call it? Yeah, it's going to be one of those nights, isn't it?
Yeah. 3-point shot, no good. Kept alive, though, by Western Heights. Down low to Gunner. Double team shot. Traveled with the basketball.
Wow.
Turnovers.
Basketball's got to be one of the tougher sports to call, right?
I think so, especially the higher level you get.
Right. My wife and I went and saw the Thunder game.
Yeah, you were there for the home victory over Cleveland.
I was. And there was a
easy call for the official on the moving pick.
There was one of the few female officials working that night. She's very good. Let me tell you, she's not afraid to. But she's tough.
You got to, right?
Oh man, it was. I mean, I enjoyed watching her call the game. It was just interesting dynamic. The thing I learned is Steve Adams, he really works the officials.
Low, down low is Gunner, lays it up off the glass, and like that, we are tied 10-10. Last time we were tied, it was 1-1. 3 minutes gone by here in quarter number 2. They all talk a little bit in like NBA level, and that's why as an official you got to be tough and know when to let them chat, and there's times that you can't allow that.
Well, the thing I noticed is Steven's very friendly with all the officials, and I'm probably going to make some people mad, but he seems kind of soft for a 7-foot, 280-pound man. I mean, he doesn't go up real hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, he just doesn't. I mean, he's just not a real strong
He's voted one of the toughest guys in the NBA.
I understand, but watching him, he doesn't look very physical, is what I'm saying.
Three-point shot is no good. And here comes Western Heights, who can take the lead on this possession. The last time they led, 1-0. Three-point shot on the way, no good. Charlie fights for the rebound, comes away with it.
What happened there?
Angel shot up the glass and good. You want to?
What'd I do?
Well, you said.
Well, I don't know what happened. I had a couple young ladies get hooked up down here in the away from the play. Didn't know if it was getting ready to get sporty or what. It was your niece, so.
I was just letting you explain yourself to them. You said.
I was just having a conversation with myself.
Explain the.
Listen, everybody knows I talk to myself. It's okay.
Ball goes out of bounds. Western Heights will have it, and we'll have a substitution as Gunner will go to the bench. Gunner, some good quality minutes in this one so far. Just under the midway point of quarter number 2. Guthrie with a 2-point lead, 12-10.
Not really what I think Guthrie expected.
Three-point shot is an air ball out of bounds. Angel, right side to Braden. Nice entry pass down to Maddie. Contact. And the foul was actually on the floor. Shot would not have counted. So that will be the second personal foul on Western Heights' guy. That's the 4th team foul. So Guthrie inbound it underneath their own hoop. Baseline left. Braden inbound the basketball. Charlie and Maddie. Cross. Braden into the paint. Left-handed shot is no good, but she'll draw the foul, and Braden will go to the free throw line. Braden one of two from the free throw line. She gave Guthrie's first point of the game, but outside of that, not much. Outside that other shot that she just previously made. She'll go to the free throw line. There we go. We are surrounded by Russells. Braden on the free throw line. My sister. Or surrounded by Russell, she said. Braden at the free throw line. My sister, Jennifer, at the scorer's table. Free throw crawls over. 14-10. Ryan Russell to my left. Mason Russell to my right. Little Ren Russell running wherever she wants to in the gym.
Doing whatever she wants. She owns the place.
3:37 and rolling. AJ's full court pressure here. There's a turnover. Russell with the steal. 3-on-1. Now it's bounced past the Angel on the left side. No, but she's fouled. And Angel will go to the free throw line.
Really quality pass by Bray.
Thread the needle.
Yeah, it was a good pass.
I was thinking for a second it wasn't going to make it through.
I mean, could you do that when you were in high school?
Well, I made a habit of it.
A habit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Free throw, no good. The way I was on a very, very talented ball club,
here we go.
The 2 teams. I had to know every single play, and I had to be a good passer. That's how I got to play.
Well,
free throw's no good.
And that is the reality of it. When you're surrounded by studs.
Braden for 3. See if that gets Braden going. She rips the cords, and AJ's out to a 7-point lead, 17-10. Western Heights breaks the full court press. Nicely done there. Leads to a wide open 3-point shot. That's no good. Maddie fights for the rebound. She clears out strong. And here comes the Lady Jays.
She's going to be a heck of a post player for the Lady Jays when it's all said and done.
Yeah, she keeps working with it. Yeah. She's been with Coach Roberts not even a full year yet. Turns it over here, though. And we have a loose ball on the floor. It was kicked. It should go to Guthrie. Oh, it was a Guthrie that kicked. I thought Western Heights that kicked it. Official right there on it. Yeah, a lot of Guthrie fans saw what I think I saw, and now we're going to get together.
This official looks a little agitated down there.
Explain what she has. The female official you see on your left screen, I've seen her call some big games, and the gentleman with the basketball, the official right there, he calls every single year in the 5A, 6A state tournament. So they got together, they discussed it. Coach Roberts says, okay, that's all I can ask for. Go back to action here. It's a push-off, travel. Yeah. And so after all that discussion, 2 seconds later, we go the other way.
Yeah.
16 fouls on Western Heights. Guthrie with 14 fouls. Angel left side to McKenna. She rips the cords. Back-to-back three-pointers for the Lady Jays, and now it's a 10-point lead.
Girls need to get a little momentum going.
Nice catch and shoot by McKenna. Western Heights in the front court. Foul from behind. Good job. Good call by the official. However, the other way, it's the third personal foul on Braden Russell. And Bray might have to be going to Coach Malcolm Roberts' sideline with him. No movement yet. I think Coach Roberts just found out that's number 3. And Brady's going to have to play smart here until the next whistle. Lady Jays in a zone defense. That'll help out a little bit. Three-point shot. In and out, no good. Western Heights get some good wide open shots. They're just not able to get a thing going. Now they turn it over. Angel one-on-one goes to the left side. Contact, shot blocked. Whistle and a foul. Angel to the free throw line. Lady Jays and Blue Jays will be on the road next Tuesday when they travel to Noble, Oklahoma to take on the Bears. Free throw up and good for Angel. Back home Friday night on Valentine's night. Carl Albert Titans come to town, and boys and girls are really good, as you would expect. That's 1 week from tonight. Carl Albert Titans in town.
Always fun to watch. Valentine's night. How are you going to take out your bride if you're going to be up here? I mean, it's the evening of love, Chris.
Well, basketball always seems to fall on Valentine's Day, so this would be just another year.
Yeah, you know what my bride says.
Valentine's every day?
Every day is Valentine's Day at the Nichols house.
Minute 37, minute 36 to play here in the first half. Cross-court pass. Trying to get a low to Gunner. Turns it over. Here goes Angel again. One-on-one. This time on the right side. Try the Euro step. Loses the basketball. And McKenna able to come away with it. 80 seconds to play in the first half. Ball out of bounds. Lady Jays in a 1-4 set. Again, be sure to leave your comments in the chat section here on our YouTube feed. We'd be glad to share your comments and questions here tonight. We can pull those out on the screen now. You know, since we've been able to go to comments on the screen, Phil, during city council meetings, commissioner meetings, it's a little bit different when people want to comment now, because their message and their name will actually be on the screen, whereas you can normally just do it and it kind of hides down in the chat session.
So we're never going to get a message from Mr. Chappell, for example. Now they can be tracked.
Well, not necessarily tracked. It's just showcased a little bit more.
Okay, showcase. Chappell. Jeffrey likes to fly under the radar. True? Here's Chris, scared to talk about Mr. Chappell. Still nothing.
23-10, both free throws in for Angel. We go under a minute. Western Heights has gone ice cold from the field as the Lady Jays have gone on a 13-0 run. It was 10-10 just a few moments ago, and now that 13-0 run is giving the Lady Jays a little bit of a cushion here as we get set for the final 48 seconds of this first half. Shot in the paint, no. Rebound off to Gunner. She's hacked, and she'll go to the free throw. Oh, traveled before. Tough call for her. She was getting hammered left and right, shuffled the feet.
Well, he got teed up.
I'm guessing that might be Gunner. And looks like nothing happened there, so it'll be Lady J basketball.
Well, I saw him give the technical sign. Didn't you?
I did not.
Yeah.
Lady J, see if they want to be patient here and go for one final shot here in the second quarter. Try to end this on a 13, or excuse me, maybe a 15 or maybe a 16-0 run, depending on what they can do here. Take this clock down to 10, maybe 12 seconds, then go in for a shot. About 6 seconds away from getting serious about it. Angel off to Braden, catch and shoot for 3, looks left, misses everything, out of bounds, and will go to Western Heights with 6.9. Still plenty of time. Braden will come out. Don't want to pick up a 4th foul as McKenna Gatson will check in for her. See if Western Heights can go. Davis turns it over, 2 seconds, and we have a timeout by Coach Roberts. That's a good timeout.
That is.
He was hoping he had a little bit more time than 1.3, but this is a perfect scenario. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. It might be 1.3 seconds left in a regional tournament, an area tournament, so this is a good thing to work on here.
Absolutely, and great coaches look for situations like this to put the kids in to prepare for those bigger moments down the road. So great use of the timeout, and see what they can draw up here. See if, I would expect Bray will be back in there, and see if we can get one up and in.
See if Braden's throws it in. She often throws it in. See if she can't find Angel. Now this is another scenario where Braden's one of your better shooters, and you maybe try to find her. But again, this has got to be a catch and shoot type deal. You can get maybe a dribble in. You got to go quick. Get it off to Angel, back to Braden, and will not be able to get a shot off. And the first half comes to an end. The Lady Jays go on a 13-0 run to end the first half. They'll go into the locker room with a 23-10 lead. We'll take a brief timeout, come back, get set for second half action. It's homecoming 2020. Back after this, you're watching Lady J basketball here on GMP TV.
Back out. Our seats were good for at least a year, Hetty. Just pop them up there, buddy. They're paid for.
What did they make that announcement?
You have red socks?
Was there a bag out there that you should grab? What? Oh, backpack.
What's up, man? Lose your backpack? Glad to see you here. The bishop. Tracy Johnson.
Welcome back here on GMP TV. Chris Evans, Phil Nichols with you. Halftime score, Lady Jays 23, Western Heights 10. Take a look at first half scoring. First for Western Heights, Gunner down low with 6 points, Guy with 3 points, and Davis with a one made free throw. For the Lady Jays, they were led by Angel Murillo with a game-high 11 points, Braden Russell with 6 points, and then Kyra Wheeler and McKenna Gatson each with 3 points. That's your first half scoring. And the Lady Jays had a 9-8 lead after quarter number 1. And mentioned that 13-0 run to end the second quarter. Lady Jays outscored Western Heights in the entire second quarter 14-2. So Western Heights is lucky to be down 13 points because Lady Jays didn't have a really great first half shooting the basketball.
No, if the Jays were hitting even 35% of their shots, they'd be up by 20-some right now. But, you know, just got to come out and get something going. I mean, one thing it didn't seem like the Jays ever really were able to do, they really didn't seem like they really ever get their offense set up.
Yeah.
You know, it was just kind of hit and miss. So hopefully the girls can make some adjustments, come out, get some baskets to fall, and run their offense well.
Yeah, it's always amazing how much better you are when the ball goes through the hoop.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do all this half court, all this offense, all these inbounds plays, play hard on defense, but the ball doesn't go in the hoop, it all kind of goes away.
Sports is pretty simple. I like to tell a story about my buddy in high school that was a high jumper. He came up and asked me what he should do on his mark, and I said, just jump high. You know, it's simple. You do the simple things, things turn out well.
Second half action is underway. Western Heights will have it first, trying to force the pass into Gunner. Throws through her hands and right into the open arms of, I believe that was Guy, and that's how we get started off here in the second half. Sometimes it's good to be lucky.
Yeah.
Western Heights will take anything they can right now as Guthrie misses their first shot of the third quarter. Western Heights stops that 13-0 run, and they'll turn it over here on their second possession. Lady Jays will get their second crack at it here in quarter number 3.
Of course, Bray's got those 3 fouls, so she's going to have to play smart ball.
Be careful out there.
Yep.
No one picks up Angel, so she takes it right to the hoop and can't finish the shot. And it's rebounded by Western Heights. A couple bodies on the floor, and we have a turnover. Just now starting to get up. Crowd gives her a nice applause, and I mentioned earlier, good crowd here tonight. Yeah. Western Heights usually doesn't travel very well, so these are almost all Guthrie people in here tonight on a Friday night.
A lot of Guthrie fans, good to see.
Raven looking, dangerous pass, and it will stay with Guthrie. There's been a few years where attendance was not the best here in Guthrie. Of course, it was pretty darn good back in the mid-90s, and then during the big run, 06 to 11-12, as Angel kisses it off the glass for the first 2 points of the third quarter for Guthrie. Angel now with 13 points. It's a 13-point lead, 25-12. Western Heights crashing to the floor quite a bit here to begin this third quarter.
It's
kind of like a football game. You got to pick yourself up after every play.
It's concerning. It's a new court. You got to be careful. Blue Jays ball.
First personal foul on Gunner. First foul of the third quarter. Western Heights in a man-to-man defense. Angel one-on-one got a clearing. Nice pass. Can Braden finish it off? Looks to the left, and it goes off the glass and into the net. And Guthrie will take it any way they can right now. Braden with the 3-point shot. Braden now with 9 points in the ball game. It's a 16-point lead. It's the biggest lead of the night for Guthrie, and Western Heights will turn it over.
Most importantly about Bray banking that in is it gives us something to tease her about after the game. Bray's a great shot. Tonight's not her best night of shooting, but got a shooter's bounce there, right?
Definitely did. I knew it was to the left. I didn't know it was that perfect. That's hard to do. I mean, if you tell most people to bank it off the 3 where she did, that's going to be hard to make 1 or 2 out of those 10 shots. Kyra from about the same spot. That one's no good. McKenna fighting for the rebound. Still fighting. Good hustle, but it goes out of bounds. It will go to Western Heights. I want to give a big shout out to one of our loyal viewers tonight, and Kyra Wheeler's grandmother, great-grand watching. Again, turning 97 years old this month.
Amazing.
As Jets gets a shot on the baseline. That's no good. And it will go out of bounds, and it will go to Guthrie.
That's amazing. 97 years young. That's amazing.
Hammond, Oklahoma.
Really is amazing.
A lot of people not familiar with Hammond, Oklahoma. Kind of over by the Woodward. A little south, I believe, of Woodward, or somewhere.
Weatherford?
North of Weatherford. There's a running shot. That's no good, but Angel will go to the free throw line.
Is it closer to Weatherford than it is Woodward?
I think it's closer to Woodward.
Is it?
Okay, so you're saying it's closer to Weatherford.
Well,
That's what it sounds
I'm
like.
guessing. I mean, if you want to make this a contest, we can.
Well, I know during the days of American Legion baseball, if you played for Hammond, Oklahoma, you played at Woodward during Legion
You
season.
don't have to yell at me, Chris.
I'm just
Chubbo, if you're listening, he gets this way all the time.
see, and we'll divert from basketball for a
Yeah.
minute. When Phil is completely wrong, this is when he starts. This is how he.
I never said I was right. I mean, you gotta get some help. This anger stuff you got going on.
No good there. Hammond, Oklahoma.
All I gotta say is you better hope it's closer to Woodward.
Up and good for Gunner. 28-14. Angel kicks it out to McKenna. Over to Kyra. Spin. Can't find a shot. Bounce pass to Charlie. And she's going to be pushed by Gunner. There's good old Hammond, Oklahoma. And it is going to be still coming out a little bit. There we go.
You're doing some map questing over there, I see.
It is west of Weatherford, south of Woodward on Highway 33.
Yeah.
Leedy, Camargo. Well, I'm starting to have a whole bunch of American Legion baseball memories here.
Moments.
Taloga, Sharon Mutual. Running shot, no good, but a whistle and a foul. Visai. Shattuck. When we go to Guyman, we always see the turnover to Shattuck. Fort Supply. I remember playing Woodward American Legion baseball. They'd have one kid that would be in the starting lineup from Woodward. Everywhere else would be Taloga, Leedy, Hammond.
So what's it closer to, Chris?
Arnett. That's what I'm looking here. I'm guessing it's going to be
It's going to be close.
rebounded by Guthrie. Braden catch and shoot for three. That's no good. Long rebound will go to Western Heights, crashing into the Weatherford. All right, let's go directions. To Woodward, Oklahoma, it is 59.7 miles.
Yeah, to Woodward?
To Woodward.
Okay.
See, Phil can care less about basketball now. It's
Well,
all
we got to
about
get this settled, Chris.
Weatherford, Oklahoma. Oh, were you talking about Weatherford, Oklahoma, or Weatherford, Texas?
I think you know what I was talking about. Go right ahead.
59.7. It's 47 miles, so there's a 12-mile difference.
I think that makes me correct. And you, what would that make you, Chris? If I'm right, that would make. I'm confused on that a little bit. What would that make?
Well, we finally got you talking. I like this. This is good.
It's about time. Got me involved. Oh boy, Chubbo's giving me some inside information. He believes Chris hit his first ever home run in American Legion baseball at OCS. Is that correct?
Straight away center field.
Oh boy. Not that you've thought about that ever.
No, I was also pitching that game. I forgot about that actually. I remember my arm hurting.
Is it kind of like your pride on being wrong on that question?
I've moved on from that.
Oh, you've moved on? Okay. You're not very good at being wrong.
You're horrible at being wrong.
I am the worst at being wrong in the world. Yeah, I don't like it.
Brady makes the first free throw. I didn't see what zone was Western Heights in a man or zone?
Yes. We were talking about map questions.
I was trying to break down. Braden 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Her sister Ryan Lee puts the score on our graphic there. 30-17, midway point of quarter number 3. Stay tuned after the ball game. We'll have the boys action. Blue Jays and Western Heights. It was a 10-point game victory for the Blue Jays. There's a running layup. Guthrie never did stop the ball. 30-19. Then the boys' halftime, we'll have homecoming festivities, and we will mute our microphones and turned it up so you can watch that.
Homecomer's always a big thing. Had wrestling homecoming, I believe, earlier this
Tuesday.
week. Yep. So wrestling teams off having a really good year, really close to qualifying for dual state. So close, 6 points, I believe, wasn't it, Chris?
I think that's what it was. Yeah, it just came down to the last couple matches against Altus.
Yeah.
Guthrie still looking for that first ever dual state berth.
They'll get there.
Angels 2 for 2 from the free throw line there. Increases the lead back to 13, 32-19. Lady J's largest lead at one time was 16 points. And, you know, when Landry Chappell and Brian Dunton were going, it was Deer Creek who got in the way. And a few years ago, during the Nelson's run, it was Piedmont who got in the way. Now it's Altus who gets in our way. Three-point shot. Kyra is no good. Put back by Charlie. That's no good. Fighting for her own rebound. Ball loose. Anybody's ball. Maddie comes away with it. Kyra for three. That's still no good. Charlie, another offensive rebound. Put back. And she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Good job there by Charlie staying on the boards.
Good to see playing tough down low. Get a payoff there. Good to see for Charlie. The lone senior on the club this year. You're bragging about that air conditioning. Am I having a stroke or is it hot in here?
Well, it works really good if you sit in a certain spot, because when I was walking by, you can feel it right there as Charlie finishes the three-point play. It's now a 16-point lead for the Lady Jays, 35. Gunner gets it deep. Can't finish the shot, though. We're going to have a reach-in foul on Kyra. That will be just the second team foul on the Lady Jays here in the third quarter. Western Heights already 6 team fouls. That is Kyra's first personal foul. Three-point shot far corner is good. Three-point shot there by Davis. Moves the lead back down to 13 again, 35-22, as Guthrie was able to get a 16-point lead, and Kyra's shot's no good. She's starting to get frustrated out there. But another putback there by Charlie. Get a couple offensive possessions, get a couple of rebounds for her. Now Western Heights in trouble. Western Heights in their half-court set. 2:19 to play in the third quarter. The XFL gets started tomorrow, Phil.
That's awesome.
Angel with the steal. And no extra points.
You can go for 1, 2, or 3 on the, was it 1 yard line, 3 yard line, or 10 yard line?
Yeah,
3?
1 yard line, or 2 yard line, 5 yard line, 10 yard line.
That's interesting. So no kickers, huh?
Well, yeah, you got kickoffs.
You do have to kick, okay.
Kyra's still unable to find the hoop from three-point land. And I would certainly think there's still field goal opportunities, as a run-out layup is good. Score now.
So it basically just said, extra points are boring. Let's try to do something, bring a little action to the game.
Yeah, kind of like what the NFL did. It was, at the 3, they moved it back.
Yeah. Good strategy, I think, adding that three-pointer. If you want to go for 3 on the 10, that'll definitely create some opportunity for some tactical decisions.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're down 18 with 2 minutes to go, you still got a chance.
I mean, that's pretty cool, actually.
I mean, it's pretty cool. It would usually be a 3-possession game, but that would only be 2.
Of course, what is there, 8 teams in that league? Is that
8 teams,
right?
Yeah.
Should be fun. I mean, I'm just glad we're going to have another season of football.
And one of the big things about it is it's going to be on ESPN and Fox. So
big deal.
It'll be on the major programming network, and I think the games tomorrow will be on ABC. So Angel able to get the Lady Jays back to a 14-point lead. We're going to have a travel. Yeah, good call by the official. Lindsay Baker checking in on our YouTube comments. Appreciate that. She says, go Blue Jays. Minute 40 to go in the third quarter.
Feels weird to say this, but Lindsay, longtime art teacher.
Yes.
It feels weird to say long, because I remember her first year, she was at Lions Club as one of the new teachers, and man, time flies. Time flies.
Her classroom just several feet down the steps and to the left here in the gym. Shot blocked out of bounds. It stays with Guthrie. Braden Russell will throw it in from underneath their own hoop. Into Angel, back to Braden. Wanted to fire off the shot, nothing there. McKenna, she'll fire a rare three. Short on that one. And here comes Western Heights. Need to look up, had a teammate open, takes a contested layup anyway and executes it. And it's now a 12-point lead, 38-26.
Sticking around here.
Sure are. McKenna does not fire the three this time as we go under a minute to play. Western Heights only had 2 points in the second quarter, but 16 here in this third quarter. Gunner with the outlet pass. Braden able to get a hand on it to save the 2-on-1 fast break. .45 ticks.
We were over at Western Heights this year watching the 5A semifinal football games.
Yeah.
They've done a nice job over there on facilities.
They have.
You know, I mean, we just would like to see them get greater support, you know, from the fan base.
Yeah, Western Heights got the new press box on the football side. I believe that was last year. Bond issue helped that out, and the school has gotten a lot of support with their bond issues, and they love those playoff games.
Yeah, yeah.
And they got a good location
and
for it.
And they do a great job
Yeah.
with it. I mean, a great job. So.
Final 8 seconds here in the third. Angel gets to the rim and finishes it off. And it's going to be a 14-point lead going into the final quarter here in Guthrie. 40-26. We'll take a timeout, get set for fourth quarter action. You're watching GMP TV. Lady Jays outscore Western Heights 17-16 in quarter number 3 to have a 14-point lead going in the fourth quarter. Phil, Western Heights had 10 points in the entire first half, 16 points in the third quarter alone. So they're starting to get things going offensively. I think Lady Jays need to get pretty aggressive here in the first 3 minutes and try to get Western Heights spirits down and out of the way to secure a victory. It's not going to be a blowout like it was mid-December.
Not unless something drastic changes here in the fourth quarter, but you know, it's been a combination of things.
And Guthrie,
go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
Guthrie turns it over on the first possession.
Yeah, just like that. I mean, it's been that kind of night all night for the Lady Jays. Just not hitting from the field, not consistently making it from the free throw line, turning the ball over. Just not their best performance.
Coach Roberts will take any win, especially when you're on a 3-game losing skid. But I think overall he's not going to be. Well, you know, I don't think they played horrible outside of the turnovers. Just not shooting the ball well.
Yeah, I mean, and that happens. I mean that happens. That's part of the game.
Braden with a long pass to McKenna. Saves the turnover for now. Catch and shoot for Braden, her favorite spot. That's off the rim, no good. Charlie, another rebound. Can't bring it down, though. And we'll have a whistle and a foul on, I do believe, Charlie. That will be the third team foul on Guthrie. Western Heights with 17 fouls. They're actually going to get McKenna Gatson with her third personal foul. Lady Jays, with every foul from Western Heights. There's a steal by Maddie. Kicks it off the glass for 2. Good job of anticipating that pass. Exactly what the zone does. There's another anticipation, and can they get it? Cannot this time. When you have that full court zone type deal. You inviting those long passes. You got to anticipate those long passes. So we have a whistle or a foul.
That might be. Sorry, Chris. That might be number 4 on her. Nope.
We get Maddie Jones on the foul. That's her 3rd personal.
We've got some foul situations right now with the Jays.
Braden's done a good job of being foul-free in the second half. She's still stuck in those 3 fouls. McKenna has 3 fouls, and now Maddie Jones with 3 personal fouls. There's some penetration by Guy. Shot, no. Long rebound by McKenna. She'll push the issue. Now she'll slow it up. Guthrie will set up their offense with 6.5 to play here in the 4th quarter. AJ's with their, right now, tied for their largest lead of the ball game at 16 points. Angel wants a pick. McKenna gets it, frees her up, but can't find a shot. Circles back out. Western Heights basketball, they also host a lot of playoff games as well. Out of bounds. They'll go to Western Heights.
We talked about going to Noble, I believe, next week. And of course, Noble has a fabulous facility over there that they built in not too distant years. It's been about 8-9 years now, maybe 10.
For Noble football?
The basketball facility. Didn't they build a newer facility for basketball? Or has it been longer than 10 years?
No, I don't know if it's done yet. I know they had a bond issue over there. And I have not been, if there is a new building, I have not been over there yet.
Yeah.
The old Noble gym, I don't know if they built a new one yet. I know it's in the plans. Maybe they're building it now, I'm not sure, but they have the low ceiling. Remember the low ceiling, and the PA announcer would actually do play-by-play during the game over the loudspeaker.
That's old school.
Whistle a foul. Western Heights getting some momentum. Guthrie fans not like the call there. Is that on Charlie? That's her first personal foul. 2 free throws upcoming. Bella Aiken, the freshman, will check into the line. She replaces Maddie Jones. Bella Aiken, 6-foot freshman. Jersey number 41. Second free throw up, no good. Loose ball, finally brought in by Angel. Angel off to Kyra. Back to Angel. On the road next week at Noble on Tuesday, home against Carl Lammers. There's 4 regular season games left after this one. Running shot by Angel, no good, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Jays. Noble, Carl Lammer next week. The following week is Shawnee and Piedmont. And then you hit into regional action. Regional sites have yet to be determined. McKenna's foul. McKenna will get 2 free throws. 5:05 to play. The Lady Jays will play on the west side of the bracket in regionals actions. The boys will go to the east side of things.
How does that vote for the girls? Is that the side you want to be on in 5A, or I mean, how's that stack up?
Well, they're still playing for that right now. They're gonna. That announcement should be coming within a week or two, I think, of where they will be going.
But I mean, in general, on the west, or I guess it really doesn't matter. You could have all east side. You could have a bunch of east side teams on the west side, so it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah, you go 16 on the east, 16 on the west. Yeah. You would have to look to see. I'll look at the rankings here, as that free throw is no good. Piedmont number 1, Tulsa Rogers number 2 in girls basketball. Angel goes in, shot no. Put back, no. McKenna will dribble it out of traffic and reset the offense. Three-pointer, no good. Got Piedmont number 1. I'm just going to out of the top 10. There's a 3-point shot up and good by Kyra Wheeler. Happy Grand in Hammond, Oklahoma after that made shot. It's now the largest lead of the ball game, 45-26. And a timeout taken by Western Heights. We'll keep it here. I can dissect the rankings here. Piedmont is the #1 team in 5A girls basketball. Of course, the defending state champions as well. Tulsa Rogers #2, Ardmore #3, Carl Albert 4, East Central 5, Tahlequah 6, El Reno 7, Lott MacArthur 8, Coweta 9, and McAllister 10. So Piedmont West, Tulsa Rogers East, Ardmore West, Carl Albert West, East Central East, Tahlequah East, El Reno West, MacArthur West, Coweta East, McAllister East. So top 10 is split right now, 5-5.
Yeah,
so
doesn't really matter.
Got to go on the road probably and win anyway. So.
Yeah. You think back to a lot of what we would consider the really good teams in the recent years. And there were some battles. Didn't really matter. It had kind of that mentality. Didn't really matter where we went, right? We didn't really care. And I think, obviously, the good teams are all filled that way.
Piedmont only 3 losses on the year. Same thing for Ardmore, but the team with the least losses right now is Will Rogers, Tulsa Rogers, 17-2 on the season. Carl Albert Lady Titans, who will be in action 1 week from tonight here in the GHS Gymnasium, currently ranked #4 with a 13-4 record. So that'd be a good test for the Lady Jays to see where they are.
Yep.
As we approach regional time. Western Heights out of the timeout. We'll get a running shot on the left side for 2. Makes it a 45-28 ball game. Gary Boxley in the gymnasium tonight.
Hall of Famer.
Still have the records over in Kingfisher for the track.
Yes, I believe he does for pole vault. A few other events, but great coach.
Angel draws a double team, kicks it out to McKenna. Under 4 to play. McKenna loses the basketball. Baseball pass into the front court. Layup is good. 45-30.
Talk about Coach Boxley. He was the AD for, seemed like all the state championships.
A deep 3 for Kyra Wheeler. Her third made 3-pointer of the night.
That was like WNBA.
It really was.
Yeah.
You know, I think you're absolutely right. I think his first year was 99 or 2000.
Yeah.
Of course, the football state title in 2002. 3-point shot here is short. 2007 football again. Then basketball 08, 09. He had some cross-country state championships in there. Track state championships in there.
A couple more football at the end of his run.
11 and 13. Not counting the academic state championships as well.
So I would tell you that at least in the most recent time, he was the AD for every state title we've had. I believe that's correct, isn't it?
Every title in what?
In all sports that Guthrie's had, obviously we've had state titles back in the 60s, but in the last 30 years, he's been I think he was the AD when all the state titles were won, wasn't he?
Well, Guthrie Golf won some titles in the 90s.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's true. Yep.
I have that list on somewhere, Guthrie Sports page, as Maddie Jones goes to the free throw line. Her first free throw is good. Next free throw crawls off the rim. Out of bounds. You look at some of the state championships in the 90s, kind of during my junior high, elementary, high school days. You had girls basketball state champions in 90, cross country boys champions in 91, boys golf in 92, boys cross country in 94. You had a bunch of academic state championships between boys tennis, baseball, and cross country. Then you had boys golf in 98. Then you begin the Gary Boxley era of state championships. Western Heights running layup is good. 49-32, 17-point lead. Gary Boxley would be football, girls cross country, a couple of academic state championships between baseball and girls track. Football in 07, basketball 08, basketball 09, boys track in 09, cross country in 09. Good run there. 2010 boys track, academic state champions 2010, boys cross country 2011. Wrestling academic state champions, boys cross country. 2013 football state champions. So.
Won a few.
He held a few trophies. Free throw by Angel short.
He also coached Olympian Joe Dial in the previous stop, pole vault.
18-point lead. Western Heights will take a timeout. We'll do the same thing. 2:08 left in this one. Lady Jays getting ready to snap that 3-game losing streak and get back to 500 on the season. Back after this here on GMP TV. Western Heights basketball after the timeout. Welcome back. Ryan Lee, Mason Douglas Russell, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you here on a Friday night. Ball out of bounds stays with Western Heights. Coming up next, it's the boys action. Blue Jays won 74-64 back on December 17th. Boys got a taste of what number 1 looks like in basketball as they lost to Del City Tuesday night. Talk about that a little bit more. Del City has always been good in boys basketball. Rebound, whistle, foul, free throws upcoming. The boys 11-6 on the year. What a turnaround from a year ago.
Unreal. I mean, a great job by the kids, great job by the coaching staff. It's been really good to see. I mean, there was a rough stretch for Blue Jay basketball here. We all very aware of. And they've done a really nice job last few years, really trying to turn that around. Have turned it around.
Yeah, Coach Morgan.
To be proud of.
Yeah, Coach Morgan, his second year here in Guthrie.
Yep.
Got more kids to come out. Got excited about basketball. As the first free throws up and good for Kyra.
Well, no secret, there wasn't a whole lot of joy in the boys basketball program during the Gilmore era, and for whatever reason, the attendance was down, participation was down, everything was down.
$20-point lead. I do believe that's the largest lead of the game for the Lady Jays. Minute 35 left in this one. Lady Jays getting ready to go to 9-9 on the year as they're improving on that number 17 ranking. And Western Heights getting ready to fall to 4-16 on the season. Western Heights will have 3 games left on their schedule. They'll be at El Reno, or they'll host El Reno on Tuesday, be on the road at Del City on Friday. Had that Tuesday off, and then in the regular season, February 21st, at home against Noble. Catch and shoot, far side is good.
What has been good to see is these young ladies from Western Heights have played hard the entire evening, haven't quit, hustling, still out there trying to make plays.
Kyra starting to feel it. Her 4th made three-pointer, back to a 20-point lead. Came to the gym about 3:30, and for the second week in a row that I paid attention, Kyra was out there shooting the basketball. She's taking several shots. 4 made ones tonight from beyond the 3-point line. We hit the final 43 seconds in this one. Officials have done well in this game. It was sloppy, not good shooting, a lot of turnovers, and haven't really noticed a whole lot of them tonight. So that's a compliment to them, this 3-man officiating crew.
Yep.
Now Guthrie will just dribble out this final 23 seconds. People look at the score online and see an 18, maybe a 20, maybe a 16-point lead. There's a double dribble, and say, yeah, that's about what. No surprise there. Remember, it was a pretty close game there for a little bit.
Yeah. Competitive.
Final 6 seconds here. Three-pointer is an air ball out of bounds with 1.5.
Just couldn't get there.
Band's getting ready to play a victorious Blue Jay fight song as we dribble out the final second half with the turnover. Shot no good. And McKenna, you got to know the stats. Got to know your stats. That's the final score. Lady Jays win. Final score 55-37. 9-9 on the year, and they'll be on the road at Noble on Tuesday. Back in Suburban Conference action again 1 week from tonight, as they entertain the Carl Everett Lady Titans regular 6. 55-37 your final score. Take a brief timeout, get set for the boys game here inside the GHS Gymnasium. You're watching Blue Jay basketball here on GMP TV. And we welcome you inside the Guthrie High School Gymnasium on a Friday night as we're set for Guthrie High School basketball tonight. It's the Guthrie Blue Jays taking on the Western Heights. Alongside Ryan Russell, Mason Russell, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. We get set for the second matchup this year between the Blue Jays and Jets. Blue Jays won game number 1 back on December 17th. Final score that night was 74-64. And Phil, anytime you have a Western Heights team, you're going to have an athletic team.
Yeah, I mean, they're all going to be real good athletes, can run the court well, and not a very big Western Heights team, but we were watching them pregame, move very well on the court, and should be athletic, as you said.
3-man officiating crew. Of course, the Blue Jays led by head coach Sean Morgan in his second season. The Blue Jays come in tonight's game with a record of 11-6, ranked number 11 in Class 5A basketball. Jose Martinez introduced to the home crowd as one of the starters, followed by T.J. Kelly. Jose Martinez, jersey number 1. Kelly, jersey number 2. You got Richard Doolittle, jersey number 5. The 4-starter announced Luke Morgan, jersey number 13, the nephew of head coach Sean Morgan. His dad, Seth Morgan, the assistant basketball coach here, and Cade Horton, jersey number 24, round out the starting 5 for the Blue Jays. Looking real quickly at Western Heights, they enter with a record 3-10. They're led by head coach Marcel Oates, and Western Heights enters the ball game with 3 consecutive losses to Piedmont, Carl Everett, and Shawnee. A lot of teams would go 0-3 against those teams.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And kind of the gauntlet there for any ball club right now in 5A.
Western Heights only 3 victories on the season. 2 of those coming via the junior varsity teams of Capitol Hill and Mount St. Mary JV team. Their only victory this year over a varsity team was back on December 27th against Chickasha in the Duncan Holiday Tournament. They'll have Guthrie tonight, then finish out this regular season with El Reno, Del City, and Noble. So tough sledding for the Western Heights Jets, but they are what they are.
Yep.
And you got to control, you got to jump out to that lead and let them know that same old, same old.
Right. I mean, you've got to go establish your game if you're the Blue Jays. If you're Western Heights, you're going to try to take advantage of that athleticism, that quickness that you should have. See what happens.
We're underway. Blue Jays control the tip. Move left to right on your screen. Again, welcome here on GNP TV. And these types of games just can frustrate coaches because you're a heavy favorite. You're more than likely to win, but will your team play within itself and do the things right? We see that a lot of times in football season. And, most of the time they stay focused, and we'll see what the basketball team has in mind here tonight. T.J. Kelly gets everything started on the right foot with the first shot of the game. First make of the game, should say.
Yep.
30 seconds in. Blue Jays will open up man-to-man defense. Western Heights with a 1-4 high set. Let's see what they come out of here. Good defense by Richard. Another good home crowd here tonight. Blue Jay fans have really supported their ball clubs this year. Lady Jays won game number 1 tonight. Post play, turnaround, good defense by Richard. Cross court pass to the corner now. Good defense 30 seconds into this possession. And there's a Back foot sliding for the travel violation. Good defense for Guthrie.
Yep.
Get a bucket off the glass on your first possession, then force a turnover. Good start.
Play good defense, usually get a payoff.
Luke Morgan trying to find Horton, turns it over. Each team with a turnover now. Martinez with the steal. 2-on-3, rushes ahead of the crowd. Shot up and good. Blue Jays with 2 layups, lead at 4-0.
A bit of contact down there, but still able to get the bucket.
4-0 start for the Blue Jays. Buckets by Kelly. There's a shot blocked by Horton, goes right to the Jet guard, and they'll reload their offense. Kelly with a shot off the glass on the left side. Martinez with a shot on the right side. He has our first 2 buckets of the ball game. Jets, again, their entire offense has been outside the 3-point line. They're having a hard time just getting inside the arc. There's a dangerous pass. Morgan bats that one in the air. Turnover. Martinez layup right side. Good. Guthrie now on top 6-0.
Good defense.
Good defense leads an easy offense.
Yep.
3 buckets for the Blue Jays, all in the paint. Western Heights has it knocked out of bounds into Coach Morgan's arms, and Western Heights will take a timeout. Good start by the Blue Jays, exactly what needed to happen tonight.
Yeah, got out and played hard defense and capitalizing on turnovers. Up 6-0.
Blue Jays have lost 2 of their last 3 ball games. Again, lost to #1 ranked Del City on Tuesday night, 73-49. Last time we saw them was here at home against the El Reno Indians. Won that game 43-37. Of course, they saw maybe perhaps the best team in the state of Oklahoma back on January 25th when they lost in the championship game of the Kingfisher tournament to the 4A #1 ranked Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. And they have a couple guys who have gone over 1,000 points in their career over in Kingfisher. One of their junior guards, and he committed to the University of Oklahoma last week.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think they're the best team in all classes. Sure, the top 2 or 3 if they're not.
Yeah. Kelly with another steal. Saw that one. That was kind of a pass that Western Heights would love to have back. Kelly gets in the paint. Nice pass to Doolittle. Kisses off the glass. 8 points for the Jays, all in the paint.
The kids really moving the ball well tonight.
Doolittle's first bucket of the night makes it an 8-0 start. Coming up on 3 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Good defense by Kelly. Doolittle comes over to help. Kelly takes it away. Kelly looks down forward, pushes it across the timeline. Morgan. The Jays are now in their set. Western Heights looks like they're going to fall back in a man-to-man defense. I think they were going to start in zone, and there's a wide-open Martinez. As that shot's blocked, Martinez gets it back, and then he's fouled. Oh, he traveled before the foul. There was some confusion there by by Western Heights. I was about to say they're in the 2-3 zone, and they're
jumps out, right.
Pointing out everybody to get into that man-to-man. Western Heights, their own worst enemy right now with the turnovers. Almost the back court. Western Heights finally gets it inside the 3-point line, gets a shot up, it skips, no good, but an offensive rebound. Drilling it back out. Got to go up with that. Shot in the paint, no. Horton with the rebound, wants to push the issue. Bounce pass out ahead to Martinez. Jose, catch and shoot. Boom, Blue Jays have the first made 3-pointer. Martinez with his 3rd bucket, his first 3-pointer of the night. He has 7 points. It's an 11-0 start.
That's a good start.
Very quiet crowd. You would think this was out on the golf course.
Yeah. One thing I noticed, too, is a lot of these kids that are starting for Western Heights in the varsity game were starters on the JV game.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
Yeah, kind of
Of course, they're probably a young team and just looking for playing experience. Cade passes up the 3-point, goes baseline, goes high, and lays it up for 2 for his first bucket.
Cade been a consistent guy all year for us. Probably the best player on the Guthrie team, I would say.
So Luke Morgan's the only Blue Jay yet to score in this game. We have a whistle and a foul. Game's first foul will go against the Blue Jays, and Richard Doolittle and Jalen Shelf, the freshman, will check in for Luke Morgan. Looks like I'm the only guy who hasn't scored yet. Uncle.
Uncle.
Luke yet to take a shot as well. Certainly think Luke will get his opportunities here tonight.
Luke's not afraid to throw up the three.
Kelly with a near steal. 16-foot baseline shot's no good. Rebounded by Jose Martinez. Back to Jose, he's feeling it, pass it up though. Blue Jays done a good job of running their offense and against this zone defense, 2-3 zone. Jays move around the perimeter. There's that backside alley-oop, and Horton throws it down for two. Well designed. I got to tell you, I've seen Horton a few times this year.
Pretty athletic kid.
I didn't notice and there's a steal. Here come the Jays, already on top, 15-0. Fouled from behind, and I've seen Horton athletic a few times. I didn't know he can get up quite like he has there.
Yeah, football guy. I wonder why he hasn't been out there on the gridiron.
Zach Thompson checks into the lineup, as does Zane Haynes for the Blue Jays. Coach Morgan, 8-9 usually off his bench. Good chance everybody will get a little bit of playing time tonight at this rate. Yeah, I knew Kay can shoot the three and he was athletic. I didn't know he had backdoor alley-oop, throw it in type skills. And Kelly shows off the muscles and is a strong move, kisses off the glass, and he's fouled.
Getting out of hand early.
Already 17-0.
That's not good if you're a Western Heights guy.
No, and unfortunately Western Heights has seen us all too often as they made free throw, makes it 18-0. 2:13 to play in the first. This is one of those moments, Phil, when you're on the end of the bench and you usually wear a warm-up, you start stretching a little bit.
Get loose.
I think this is when you start feeling good. Heights still looking for the first shot. Blocked from behind by Kelly. Whistle on a foul, and TJ Kelly has come out and played a great first quarter.
Yeah, it really has.
Five points in the quarter, but he's been active with some assists, some good rebounding as well. Horton across the timeline into Shelf. Avoids the double team, goes baseline. Nice feed to Kelly. A shot up on the right side. Good.
Nice pass.
Nice feed from the freshman. 20-0 first quarter score. Reach in foul on Zane Haynes. And looking at Western Heights this year, you know, this is a team. Their last outing against Shawnee, they lost by 29 points, 58-29, able to score 29, and that's their season low as far as scoring this year is 29. They've been in the 40s and 50s several times, but they do have a 29-point performance against Shawnee in the last outing and 30 points against Piedmont not too long ago.
Just looking for that first bucket right now.
The first one's sometimes the hardest, and still looking for it. They'll have another opportunity here. Three-point shot on the way is good, and that ends a 20-0 run to begin the ball game. Kelly off the shelf, passes up the shot, back to Kelly. Power dribble off to Thompson. Good ball movement by the Blue Jays. Someone's got to take a shot, though. Kelly for three. Good ball movement, Phil.
Great ball movement. Kelly's on fire tonight. He's doing everything right, playing great defense, great on the offensive end.
3, 5, 8. I got him down for 10 points in this first quarter. 23-3, 43 seconds. Nice bounce pass, and we're going to have a travel violation, I think. One official is going to look at the other. One's got a foul, one's got a travel. Who's going to win, foul or travel? While we got time here, want to throw out a comment here. It's Tanya Nichols watching the ball game.
Oh, boy.
Says, great first quarter, Blue Jays. Thank you for that comment.
Miss Nichols is watching?
Yes.
Oh.
Watching and analyzing. Appreciate the comment.
Set up a little taller.
Three-point shot is an air ball, 37 seconds. Again, be sure to share your comments. We'll be glad to put them on the air. Baseline penetration by Horton. Turns that one over, or not quite yet. It was last touched by Western Heights.
My wife is a big basketball fan. She loves basketball. Was very vocal at the Thunder game this week.
Shot, no, but Kelly will go to the free throw line, try to add to his double-digit points here in this first quarter, as that is the second personal foul on jersey number 10 for Western Heights, fourth team foul. Kelly will have 2 opportunities here. He's 1 for 1 from the charity stripe. Make it 2 for 2. Blue Jays started the ball game on a 20-0 run. 2 free throws there. Now they're on just a little 5-0 run right now. 25-3, final 20 seconds here in quarter number 1. Shot up in the paint, off the heel, no good. Offensive rebound, 7 seconds. Out for a wide open 3. Unable to execute that. Just a touch long. Another offensive opportunity though here, and the shot would not have counted, did not get it off in time. The first quarter is in the books. All Blue Jays, 25-3. We get set for second quarter action. You're watching Guthrie Blue Jay basketball on GMP TV. We get set for second quarter action. Blue Jays with a 25-3 advantage, and I think they heard our little pregame to get out to a quick start.
Yeah, they did all right. Very coachable, these kids.
20-0 start. I mean, I was kind of wanting 25-0 start, but, you know, we'll go with that. As Luke Morgan back in the ballgame, throws that one away. Turnover, Guthrie. Jets will get a second chance, now a third chance, and they cash in on this one.
Yeah, they're just sloppy with the ball. And you always know where Luke's at, whether it's on a basketball court or a golf course. You can tell what he's feeling in the moment.
Luke Morgan, Zane Haynes, Jalen Shelf, Richard Doolittle, and Zach Thompson to begin the second quarter for the Jays. Shelf will fire up a 3. He rips the cords. His first bucket of the night gives the Jays a 23-point advantage.
He's a young man that I know in both football and basketball there's a lot of high expectations for him.
Be a big part of the varsity football team next year.
Yeah, it looks like he's actually put on some LBs too. I mean, he's still got a little ways to go, but he
freshman.
Looks a little heavier than he did during football.
Doolittle to the hoop, dumps it off to Thompson. Block, nice play, but it falls in the hands of Doolittle. Makes the score 30-8. All Blue Jays here. You know, remember saw Caden Ballard-Stevenson made a pretty difference in his body from his freshman to sophomore year. So maybe expect the same by Jalen. As
I think there's a lot of us that expect him to
Three-pointer. This side of the floor is no good for number 3.
Be under center next year, I think, for the Blue Jays. I think that's an expectation.
Whistle. Count the bucket.
Well, there you go.
Appreciate everyone watching this broadcast here on YouTube.com. Ask everybody to please subscribe to this YouTube page.
Got to get over 2,000 quick.
Got to get over 2,000, but this is where most of our videos will be taking place.
I mean, if you did like a promotion, like a buck a like, that's in the budget, isn't it, Chris? No? Nope. I thought it might be. Sorry, folks.
Luke Morgan catch and shoot for 3. He drills it from long range as well. Luke's first bucket of the night makes it a 33-8 contest, or 33-11. And Jays are just shooting with confidence, and we didn't see some real good shooting in our first game, but we're seeing some red hot shooting here from the Blue Jays in this game tonight.
Just lights out right now. A lot of former Jays coming in tonight. It's always good to see the kids come back.
In the air conditioning gymnasium, Luke Morgan. Martinez, bucket, foul, free throw coming.
I keep bragging about this AC. I mean,
I just felt it.
I think I might have a medical thing.
Well, you do.
I mean, it's warning lights on.
Check engine light.
Check engine lights on. Turn 53, the check engine light comes on.
Free throw is good. 3-point play for Jose. 36-11. Do you have that medicine thing where you like the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday yet?
Really don't want to talk about that.
Oh, there's something there.
Might have struck a nerve.
Good baseline jump shot there by the Jets. 3 minutes gone by here in quarter number 2. Homecoming 2020. Homecoming festivities will be at the boys' halftime show. We will carry that right here on GMP TV, especially if you're subscribed to it. Doolittle, loose change, bucket.
I was explaining to my doctor a couple weeks ago that I don't like medicine. I just don't like it. He kind of looked at me like I was crazy, and then I realized
you got a pill for that too,
for
right?
A guy that doesn't like medicine, I sure seem to have a lot of it.
Luke over to Zane. Zane looked for his first three-pointer of the night. That's in and out, no good. Doolittle tries to fight for it, goes out of bounds. It was last touched by the Jets, and it is.
Doolittle very active down low for the Jays.
Doolittle gets a couple of Jets in the air, but has a shot blocked. 38-13. Ryan Lee Russell on the scoreboard graphics tonight. Mason Russell on our camera. Appreciate them helping us out for the broadcast.
What's the pay for the niece and the nephew?
There's a lot of checks written to Russell's.
A lot of checks written to Russell's.
To the hoop. Shot blocked. Shell thought he was going to have an easy layup, but contested there nicely by the Western High Jet. Right shot. No, whistle and a foul. Of course, Braden Russell, the freshman for Guthrie, played in the first game. Helps us out during
the football
season, baseball season. Hopefully she's not helping us out in postseason basketball.
That's right.
Free throw up is no good. Kate Horton and TJ Kelly will check in. Martinez and Haynes to the bench. A long rebound tracked down by Kelly. Also broadcasting for the first time, Horton to the hoop. Left it short. Broadcasting for the first time tonight in 1080. Our broadcasts are usually 720.
I've been acting like I knew what that meant.
Right.
Just kind of nod my head. Well, that's good. That's good. What does that mean?
It's high definition, 720 high definition, but 1080, get a little bit bigger,
What makes it available?
A little bit sharper.
What makes you be able to do that?
bandwidth. In this new program that I have, allows it to.
Investments.
It's less. I'm trying to think of the word than the other program. Less. I'm trying to think of the right word. I'll come to it in a instant. Do it with the rebound. Look up. You got a wide open layup. There it is. Good bounce pass, but too far for Morgan to handle. Morgan's like, I was getting ready to lay that up. Less glitchy.
I was going to say less sucky.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
less glitchy.
You'll go with glitchy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Shelf with the steal. Shelf with the layup. Made it look easy.
Sure did. Uh-oh, watch out.
Spring athletics practices are firing up. Baseball getting ready to start some scrimmages here in a week or so. Morgan with the steal. He needs to look up. Finds Horton. Horton, layup on the right side. Blue Jays run away with this one here in the first half. And on top 42-13. I'm done keeping a running score.
You're done? Giving up, huh?
You want to keep the running score?
I mean, what does that mean?
Yeah. 2:24 to play. Law pass inside, double team. And Jalen took it away.
The Blue Jays playing amazingly good defense.
Blue Jays transition offense has been good. Luke Morgan with the left hand. All 5 starters have now scored. Yeah, exactly right. Defense leading the easy offense, and now Western Heights takes a timeout. Guthrie on top, 44-13. And appreciate Tina Smedley chiming inside. AC and new chairs. Of course, we were talking about the air conditioning here.
Yep.
That's the bond issue. The first successful bond issue. The second bond issue. All those projects are getting ready to start firing up over the summer break as all the schools are going to be getting new entrances at all those locations. A safety deal there. And of course, the big part of that second successful bond will be the building of the new Cotterell Elementary.
Yep.
A couple of years away from here, but yeah, I can feel the air conditioning. And there's certain spots, if you sit down in the gym, it's going right on you.
Yeah.
Because I feel it when I walk up and down, you kind of get a hit of it.
It's much better than it was. I mean, it's noticeable no matter where you're at.
Absolutely.
Like we said earlier, the administration and the school board, everybody that has committed to doing what they said they were going to do in this bond issue, we should all be thankful for that. They've done a great job, and I think have earned the right for any bond issue they want. I mean, they're doing the right stuff with it, right? I mean, they're doing the right things and doing what they say they're going to do, and just hope that continues as we go forward.
Yeah, this gymnasium has taken tremendous strides over the last couple of years. Now, when basketball season's over with, the banners that are hanging right in front of us will actually go to the wall. That would be, the east side, Phil? To our right.
Would be.
The east side. And so that will kind of give it a little bit more of a bigger feel.
What's wrong with the west side, too? You got enough to do both sides, don't we?
Hopefully one day we'll have to fill up both sides, but I think you can get them all on this east side. I think that'll help make it feel a little bit bigger, especially where we sit at, because the banners are right there in front of us. Horton comes away with it. Minute 35, another outlet pass. Morgan with a run-out layup on the right side as Western Heights just simply not getting back on defense, but give credit on the transition offense by Guthrie of looking up the floor.
Coach Chappell's done a great job, too. As you look around all the banners all around the walls, he's done a really nice job of doing that. Works hard, but I'll tell you what, every time you're up here, he's sweeping. I mean, he really takes pride in the gymnasium, as he should. And it really, you can tell.
Cleans the backboards, announces the starting lineups.
Yeah.
Kelly finds Horton, passes up the shelf for a wide open 3. That one's no good. Unselfish pass there by Horton. Could have took the shot up, but
really was.
Found his teammate to get him going. As we go in our minute to play here in quarter number 2. Getting cut up here in a little bit. We'll have homecoming festivities. Horton gets the steal, or gets the rebound, excuse me. Final 40 seconds of quarter number 2. Blue Jays had a 25-3 lead after quarter number 1. Have added 21 more points here in the second quarter, trying to add a few more as they look to take what we think will be the final shot here. As they extended that. Horton can't pass up a wide open 3 though. Horton drills it from the corner. 49-13. Might have to start looking at the most points scored this year by the Blue Jays. We'll look that up at halftime. Final 7 seconds here. Doolittle will tie up the Jet. Possession arrow will give it to the Blue Jays, so they'll have one more chance here with 5.8 to play in the second quarter. Horton gets it, takes off. Center of the floor, gives it back to Kelly. Kelly, awkward three. Front rim, no good. First half is in the books. All Blue Jays, they go into the halftime locker room leading 49-13. We'll turn our microphones down, but we'll turn the crowd mic up as we get set for Homecoming 2020. Back after this, halftime score, Guthrie 49, Western Heights 13. This is Guthrie Blue Jay basketball on GMP TV.
Real quick, just a couple of thank yous. One, thanks for coming out tonight. Homecoming. A little better first half than we've had last couple. So, one, Blake Lindsay for donating snacks to the boys basketball program for years. Got some for you. Yes, thank you. Also, I want to thank the Rotary Club donating, I think, 3 FFA, basketball, and golf. His favorite part of his childhood was playing YMCA basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, your sophomore attendants, Mr. Nathan Ames and Miss McKenna Jackson. Now, Mr. Jaden Burleson and your basketball homecoming queen, Miss Charlie Shelton. Charlie is the daughter of Tracy and Lee Shelton. She is involved in National Honor Society, is a valedictorian, and has received the Albert Pike Academic Excellence Award throughout her years of high school. Her favorite part throughout her childhood was being baptized in the Pacific Ocean, surrounded by the one she loves the most. Jaden is the son of Mickey Ferguson and Cody Spade. He received honorable mention all-district defense for football. Jaden's favorite part of his childhood was playing Little League football and basketball with his friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jaden Burleson and your basketball homecoming queen, Miss Charlie Shelton. Your returning queen is Miss Nakaya Ballard. Nakaya attends Langston University, but plans to transfer to Rose State for graphic arts. She has started her own art business and has been recognized by Power People. Her favorite part about her childhood was the amount of stress she didn't have to carry and just being able to live in the world and not think so much about next. Our flower girl is Miss Olivia Marilla. Olivia is the daughter of Candace and Lewis Marilla. She likes to play with her LOL dolls, ride her bike with her cousins, and play with her dog, Taco. When Olivia grows up, she wants to be a doctor and hairstylist. Our founder is Mr. Cornell Miller. Cornell is the son of Anitra and Terrence Miller. He likes going to school, learning, reading, and playing with family and friends. Cornell has to be a police officer when he grows up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2020 basketball homecoming court.
Better get busy, get the rubber bands off.
Man.
Let's call it Stevens. I said, yeah, you better.
Gotta go sweep them.
Shut up, Fox.
Welcome back here on GMP TV. Blue Jays leading the Western Heights Jets 49-13 at halftime. Ryan Russell, Braden Russell, Mason Russell, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you here, and congratulations to Charlie Shelton, the 2020 homecoming queen. Congratulations to her, and her parents are photographers, so our photographer session went a little bit longer than anticipated. No, congratulations to her. And, she is your 2020 queen. She'll be back next year to give the crown off to the next year's queen in 2021.
Well, you just hope in the second half that
the clock continues to
move. Quickly.
Yeah, the drama's kind of out of this one here. You've had homecoming. That drama's gone, so now it's just continue to play basketball here.
Let's get her done.
Three-point shot, no, not there for Jets, and Blue Jays continue the transition offense. Morgan to Horton to begin the third quarter scoring.
Well, the question is, can we get to 100, Chris?
And that's I don't think we'll be able to get there.
Yeah.
I think it'll be tough sledding to get that, but we didn't have a chance to look at the halftime the scores. I can do that here now, but Morgan with the steal. Here come the Blue Jays, 4-on-2 break. Morgan still can't get the ball, but Doolittle cleans it up, kisses it in for 2. Got a couple more listeners tuning into the broadcast tonight, Phil.
Is my bride still watching?
I'm able to tell at this moment in time.
I need to be on my best behavior, just in case.
Phil, I teed you up to our guests that are tuning in.
What's that?
When we'll try this again.
Oh, sorry.
Got a couple other guests tuning into the broadcast tonight, Phil.
Oh, we do. Yeah, we've got Michael. Is that what you're talking about? What are you trying to do? You got to help me out, Chris. I mean, you really do. I mean, I'm working on.
I need your medicine chart.
I have limited ability. We all know this.
You talked about a guy.
I'm sorry.
In Florida?
We got
someone in New Hampshire?
Yeah,
okay, there we go. Okay.
It's been like 4 minutes since we talked about it, Chris. A few medical emergencies the last few weeks. Yeah, we've got California, we got Florida, we got New Hampshire. We need somebody to dial in from what would that be? Florida, California. Jeff Herzl and Carol are listening from I think it was Palm Beach or Desert Palms. I can't remember. And
I'll give you a few more seconds to try to get this
I'm
out.
doing the best I can. I'm doing
here.
the best I can. Sorry about that. Palm Springs. Michael from New Hampshire, just back in the country. Our son, Michael Pruitt, listening to the ball game in New Hampshire. Be in New Hampshire for a few more hours before he goes on to Florida. But it is, all joking aside, it's a big reason why I know you like to do this, is it's a great opportunity for folks to be able to follow their grandchildren, their sons, daughters, whatever it may be. So
yeah, it's a
cool
real
stuff.
It's a real win because we've had great crowds here at home, and for those who can't make it out here, whether it be out of town, out of state, three-point shot is good for Jose Martinez. Out of town, out of state, just whatever it may be, still able to keep up with your hometown team.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's all Blue Jays here tonight. 58-13 over Western Heights, and our clock is, I worked several minutes on this game clock here.
Yeah.
And now it's a little bit off here, and now I got to try to do it manually without any. There we go. Doolittle in the paint. 2 easy points. Okay, it's time to start looking at Blue Jays scoring this season. Looks like 78 points is the season high this year, Phil. They did that on December 13th in a 78-70 victory over Woodward.
I think we're going to blow right by that this evening.
It's going to be close.
You think it's going to be close?
Three-point shot, no. I think Coach Morgan will play pretty tough this third quarter. We might see quite a few reserves, I think, starting the fourth quarter. T.J. Kelly is no good. Blue Jays got to keep shooting the ball well like they have so far to get to that 78-point range. 18 points to go. It'll be close.
Yeah, it's right there. You never know. Somebody might come off the bench, be hot as a pistol.
Yeah.
Remember that young man?
Alley-oop. Kate Horton flushes it down for 2.
That made him happy.
Second time the Jays have been able to execute that. Luke Morgan, who threw the ball, is more excited than the guy who dunked the ball. Offensive foul. We're going the other way. Wave the bucket off.
And the Western Heights coach going, really? You can't give us one? Got his hands up like, really? Come on, man. So when you're officiating a basketball game like this and it gets like this, what do you? I mean, just keep the clock going.
You're trying to do that. You still gotta
call the game.
Maintain it. That way it stays clean. And Blue Jays turn it over, and Western Heights turns it right back over. 2 easy points for Kelly. Now an official's timeout. Looks like a Jet might be injured. He's holding his throat. I got an elbow there. He'll come off.
Might have got a throat punch. I mean, you never know. Those things are popular in these parts. Chris, you ever been throat punched?
Nope.
Never have. Chubbo never once just reached up and gave you a little tug.
No.
Huh? Well, you say that like it's an impossibility. I mean,
Whistle and a foul on Jose Martinez. Second team foul, his third personal foul. Number 3, Jalen Shelf will check in for Kelly. Colin Simpson has joined us here on the broadcast. Put on the headsets during halftime, gave his best play-by-play.
Told us he was a good dancer.
Told us he was a good dancer.
I offered to put him up on the table and let him go. He said he didn't want to fall and bust his head, he said.
It's thinking ahead.
He's thinking ahead.
Absolutely. Jets will turn it over on the inbounds play. Go the way to the Blue Jays.
Not really anything going right for the Jets this evening.
Yeah.
So hard. I mean, I've never, down by, goodness, what, 51?
Brady Herzl checks into the line for the first time tonight. He wears jersey 32. Our camera angles over there. He's there in that left corner. Jays turn it over. Here come the Jets. 102. It's almost stripped away. Shot up. No good. Hey, Mace. Instead of going back and forth on the pass, just zoom out a little bit so it's not like we're jerking people around. Zoom out just a little bit. Jays now 14 points away. And Phil, I think
we're going to make it.
I still think it's going to be close.
I think they're going to get it. 78, right?
78 would tie it.
I think they're going to end up at 84.
84, okay.
Yeah. What are you going with?
Let's see here. 872.
That goes in. That helps my cause.
I'm going to go. Ooh, I think they'll get there. I'm going to go 81.
81. Okay.
81 for the Jays. There's a good-looking shot there by the young man from Oklahoma City Western Heights, and that's one of the guys that started in the junior varsity game.
Yeah.
Blue Jays won the junior varsity game, so looks like Guthrie's going to make the sweep tonight. Of course, we don't have a girls JV game. Brady Herzl for 3. How about that, Jeff Herzl?
Brady's helping my number. Good job, Brady.
67-16.
Of course, Brady, a big key member of the two-time defending state champions in golf as well.
Shelf, Martinez, layup, good.
Yeah, we're going to get there.
Yeah, I think we're going to get there. And we'll say goodbye to Colin Simpson as he retrieves back to his seat. Appreciate him helping us out tonight. He's always been a broadcast little guy.
He has.
Kindergartner, I think he's a kindergartner, Central Elementary, and
he was bragging on the little guy that was coming out. He said he's a kindergartner. He can read.
He can read. I said, well, can you read? No.
No, but he can read.
The big things in life.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Is that what you tell people about me?
You can read?
Well, I mean, picture books.
Oh, yeah. Brady back-to-back. Oh.
Why not? Oh, nice pass.
Doolittle off for 2. It's all Blue Jays tonight.
Nice pass by Brady Herzl.
See, he got a lot of the talents from his mama, Suzanne.
Well, his grandfather would tell you he got all of his ability from him.
Oh, I know that's what he would say. Whistle and a foul on Western Heights as Guthrie's beginning to bring some new players off the bench. I just felt the AC right there.
Well, I'm glad you're getting some of it because I'm starting to think this is all, they just put up a few vents.
Just
really
for
no
looks.
air blowing through here. No, I'm joking.
You know what? I've been in here probably 5 or 6 times since they've added that in there.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've noticed the vents.
These vents?
Yes.
Those vents?
Yeah.
Vents everywhere.
I know.
Why didn't they put a vent right
I know,
here?
That's what I was leading to.
That's
Behind
too much
us.
to ask. It would have been nice to have one right here.
See, this is why you
That
got
doesn't look good.
That's why you got to bring in the broadcast team to help
Lay things out.
lay things out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's but man, what great improvements. Truly great improvements.
I think we're a paint job away from being almost completely done with the gym.
We're gonna go with a same colors, you think, or we're gonna mix it up?
No, I would go with
Like a blue?
a blue wall.
Well, you could do blue accents with maybe some nice silver or gray.
On your pill thing, the one that says F.
Yeah.
You checked those today?
Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Actually, I did just about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, goodness.
It's a complex medical plan I have, Christopher.
Whistle, foul on the floor. They're going to call it on the shot, I think. So it's going to be 2 free throws for Western Heights. And look, down it's 8:32. It's gone by pretty quick tonight.
It really has. I mean, it's been.
And the other thing to remember is that a lot of schools have now gone to 6 o'clock starts with the girls instead of the 6:30. And, I kind of like that.
Yeah. I mean, and let's get them in, get them done, get home.
Well, and for the traveling team, that's
Right.
30 minutes home earlier.
That's a big deal. Yeah, no doubt.
If you go to Noble on a Tuesday night,
Yeah.
that 30 minutes helps you get back sooner, obviously.
Yeah.
32 seconds. It's one of those things like, why didn't we do that before?
I know.
What took so long?
There's a lot of this, like the start times with football being at 7, for example. I mean, that's just, because I guarantee you really notice it when you're kicking like in Guyman. That 30 minutes makes a big difference.
Huge. Shelf for 3. Shelf cans it. Final 7 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Jets will get a wide open 3. Looks good. It is good. And that's the way we'll end the third quarter. 74-20. Jays need just 4 more points to tie their season high.
Well, they need 10. Need an 84, which was my prediction.
Oh, for your prediction.
Well, that's what we're focused on right
Okay.
now, Chris.
Take a timeout. This is Blue Jay Basketball on GMP TV. Alongside Ryan Lee Russell, Mason Douglas Russell, Philip Andrew Nichols, Chris
1L.
Evans with you here.
1L.
1L. It's biblical.
It is biblical.
Blue Jays will begin the fourth quarter with a 74-20 lead. Blue Jays getting ready to head off to 12-6 on the season.
What a great job.
Under the second-year head coach, Sean Morgan.
You're creating some real technology geniuses in your family with these youngsters doing this stuff. It's not easy to do the things they're doing.
I know.
And they do it very, very well. I mean,
take pride in it.
The little sister just sat down. You spent some time with her before the program. She's done a great job.
Yeah, she learned the entire.
Look at her. She's a pro.
the entire.
He's doing a great job.
And this is about as simple as a broadcast we'll have all season long. Just one camera, and it's been plenty tonight. We can have up to 7 cameras, and I don't know if we'll have that many in the postseason. Hopefully, we've been.
Wait a second. Did you say 7 cameras?
Could, yeah.
Is that in the budget? I mean,
oh yeah, I could probably borrow. I have 4 of them, so
I know you do.
Borrow 3.
I'm thinking more about the labor force.
Oh. You're thinking about packing up, the time it takes to pack up?
Well, I mean, that's a lot of work. I mean, I'm arthritic in my left hip, and I got to carry this stuff everywhere.
Appreciate that. Are you muted with the laughter, or are you able to hold it all the way in? 74-24.
You need to not.
Things are starting to slow down a little bit. Scoring,
they don't
huh?
need to slow down.
Yeah, okay.
We got 10 points to get. Come on, be there, be there. Oh, Brady with the board. All right.
He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Brady 3 points on the night.
This will get us to 76 here.
Free throws, no good. Zach Thompson checks in. Good crowd here on a Friday night. Starting to weed out just a little bit. Brady puts the free throw in. 75-24. I said 81. You said 84.
Yeah. Sean said 93.
Shot's no good. Rebounded by Thompson. Looking at Coach Morgan's bench.
Somebody get hot here is what I need. She just can't buy a basket, Chris.
Always feels like most people, have the over-under in college football. Yeah. And that's how people watch a blowout game, just to see if they get the over.
Right.
This is our over and under here.
It is.
I never got into the fantasy sports.
No, I haven't either.
I would have, if I did it, I would be all in, and my life would be completely gone because I'd be trying to win $2.
You would.
When Vermont's taking on Delaware on a Thursday night.
You would.
Thompson down low. Turns it over.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Coach, we got to get starters back in here.
I've seen these games a time or two, Philip.
Just stop.
Okay.
I mean, you're wrong about the Woodward thing.
By 10 miles.
Well, you're still wrong.
Same way up.
Oh, and the foul.
Too strong. Rebound putback is good. Blue Jays 1 point away from their season high.
We need 7 points, Chris.
2 points from their season high. 1 point from tying it.
Just need 7 points. Defense.
Still got a lot of time on your hands. You're still looking good.
Come on.
3-point shot. Man, his last one, that one circles out.
He's not afraid. He's got a nice little shot.
Yep. Phil, these next 2.5 minutes are crucial.
They're critical.
They're huge for you.
Oh, I need this to go down, whatever it is. Swing it over to Brady. Look at him. He's in the corner. He wants to rock.
Catch and shoot.
Money. Oh.
Whistle foul. We're going the other way, Phil.
This ain't good, Chris.
Because about the last minute and a half, they'll start taking more time off the clock. If you're still watching, we appreciate you watching. Yes or no, will Guthrie get 84 points? That's the question to put in your comment section. Will Guthrie get to 84?
Somebody's going to catch fire here.
You said that 2 minutes ago.
Well, I'm holding on to it.
Game
Chris.
time. All right.
Holding on to it.
Western Heights just drilling this one out. No big hurry here. Oh, now Phil's begging for calls. There's a rebound by Thompson.
Oh, come on. Yeah, this is, oh boy, we're under 4 minutes, Chris.
3-point shot.
Get aboard, boys. Oh, boy.
Either no one's watching or no one's commenting. There's a three-pointer. Good-looking shot there.
Never been so happy for an opponent to get a three-pointer in my life. Oh, come on, Brady boy.
Down 50.
Brady's my hope. Oh, there you go. Come on. And the board. And the board. There we go.
There is the season high in points at 79.
We need 5 more, Chris.
Well, we need at least 2 to get my correction,
No.
to get my prediction.
Well, we either score none or 5 more. Come on, kid. Drop the 3.
Sarah Phillips says they will get to 84.
Come on, Sarah. Got to get those kids. We got to get them back to Oklahoma. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Here comes my 81.
Come on, baby.
There's my 81. Nope, not yet.
Somebody make a basket.
2.5 to go. Not that I was rooting against that from going in.
I know. You want to be right on the number. I know. Oh, what a. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not quite sure about that call, but it does go in the way of the Blue Jays, so we'll take it. 2:15.
Oh, boy. Now Chabo's chiming in with 82. Come on, Brady, man. Be there. Oh.
Skips across, no good. Thompson, go up.
Oh, a little behind the back.
2 minutes to go. Gotta get Thompson posting up, right? Oh, Brady's not afraid to shoot it.
Yes! Yes! I need one basket, baby.
Brady Herzl with his second made from three-point land. Western Heights can dribble this out if they want to.
Oh, no, let's not do anything crazy. Just crazy talk. Give me a board. Give me a board.
Thompson rebound. Here come the Blue Jays. 84 was a good year for you.
It was. Banner year, some would say.
Some, not many, but
Not
some.
many, but some would. I mean, me being some.
Download a Thompson triple team.
Come on, Texas. Oh, that's white ball. That a kid. You know, if we get 2 here and we score 20, you know I'm going to start rooting against the Jays the rest of the way out, right?
Well,
Got to be on the number.
again, not that I was not rooting against that three-point shot by Brady.
I know. Oh, right here. Come on. Come on. Be the guy. Be the guy. Finish! Yes!
84. Minute to play. Sarah was correct.
Oh, Sarah was correct. Come on, Western Heights. Play some defense.
Thompson.
Nothing cheap. Nothing cheap.
Thompson. No.
I think the right thing to do here is to run the clock out. I think we ought to just dribble back. Oh, boy.
They want to get to Thompson, reach in. Oh, Phil, that's not good. It's on the free throw line.
Yeah, I want him to miss him. I have no pride.
Actually, they're going to call it on the floor, so they have to inbound it.
Well, that'd be
The
great.
bench and the crowd is trying to get 34 Thompson the shot.
Yeah.
Trying to get him a shot.
I like where their head's at. We stay right out here.
Yeah, they're going to just take this one out. Phil, you're going to land on 84 unless.
I don't know.
Oh, boy,
don't
here
do
we go.
anything crazy. I like my chances. Feeling pretty good about things right now.
I've never seen this excited in a while.
Well, it's on the button. I'm 2-0 tonight, baby. I got the Weatherford W. I got the 84 W. Let's not do anything hasty. Don't leave any time on the clock.
Even if they foul, it's not going to be free throws. And that's the ball game. Blue Jays win it. Final score, 84-27. Guthrie sweeps Western Heights as the boys JV team won. The girls Lady Jays won time by a final score 55-37, and then a nightcap. Blue Jays win at 84-27. Guthrie now improves to 12-6 on the year. West Heights falls at 3-11. Good win for Coach Morgan. Good win on Friday. Have all weekend to feel good about yourself, and then get set for Noble on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, just a great job overall. I don't know what the field goal percentage was, but boy, it was high tonight. They did a great job and played great defense. Chris talked about it several times. Good defense leads to good offense production. So great evening if you're a Blue Jay all the way around.
Absolutely. Guthrie started out on a 20-0 run en route to this huge victory, 84-27. Big thank you to Ryan Lee Russell and Mason Douglas Russell helping us out on the broadcast. Great job tonight, guys. Absolutely. For my partner, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. We'll talk to you next time. Blue Jays win. Blue Jays win. Until then, have a great weekend, and as always, go Blue Jays.